Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The only source of knowledge is experience. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before you reach 18. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Information is not knowledge. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Anyone who doesn't take truth seriously in small matters cannot be trusted in large ones either. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death.